Let's chat with Mark Singson, a celebrity chef who's making waves in Canada.
So I'm in Montreal because Mabuhay series, I'm doing a pop-up with Bistro Franquette in Westmount with a good friend of mine, Louis and Renee. Mabuhay is on tour from Vancouver and we're kind of just been doing pop-ups all over Canada. We started in PEI, we did Toronto, now we're in Montreal and most likely I'll be hitting up different provinces across Canada next year. I went back, it was really nice. It was the first time where I was able to enjoy the Philippines as an adult. So I was able to go on my own schedule, I ate everywhere, my cousins took me out, it was an amazing trip. My mom's a chef. And ever since I've been young, I've been working in my mom's kitchen. She had a restaurant back in high school and I've never stopped since. I've only worked one job. I've always been a believer in delicious food just because I was surrounded growing up with it, and I continue that myself and to the guests that I cook for. It was really great. The show was overall a really great experience. I had a great time. I was able to showcase Filipino food throughout the challenges. The show was really good for the business. I was already 3 years deep into my catering and private chefing, so it really helped me solidify the brand. And then on top of that, it really created some shine to the culture and we were able to showcase of what we're able to do. So what makes Vancouver unique is just a bunch of different cultures into one city. And since growing up in Vancouver, I've always been inspired by like Japanese food. So even in my Filipino pop-ups, I have dishes that are inspired by Japanese techniques, but the flavors are Filipino. For example, I do a tuna bistek hand roll with garlic fried rice. It's super good. Basically feels like you're eating a silog hand roll. Yeah. So again, see, that's not traditional, but it is bringing shine to the culture, right? It makes people ask questions, it makes people wonder. So what keeps me busy? I have a catering company. I do small boutique style catering where we do 10-20 people in their house. We turn their house into a restaurant. We'll do 5 courses. Or what keeps me busy is some families hire me as a private chef. So they hire me for a week, 2 weeks, sometimes a month, sometimes 3 months, sometimes 6 months. Really depends on who they are, and that kind of keeps me going, travel, and I get to meet new chefs around the city or around the world when I travel for work. And this is how we ended up being here. Because when I was working for 6 months straight a few years ago, I came to Montreal with no ticket back and I stayed here for 2 months and I got to know a lot of people and I ate everywhere. With the cuisine that I do, I like to call it gateway Filipino cuisine. I have a few friends that call it the same. They're Filipino. One of them, she's in Hong Kong and she kind of uses the same term. And when I say that, it's because we're inspired by tradition, but we execute in the city that we're from. With local ingredients, how I'm trained, my upbringing in Canada. I'm a product of both. You know, I was born in the Philippines, but grew up in Canada. And having great Filipino food at home and with my friends with, you know, the Western culture food as well, I was able to sort of mix match that seamlessly, especially with my French training in cooking. I'm a firm believer as long as it's bringing attention to the culture and any shine to it, it's a plus plus. The beauty about Filipino cuisine and the culture, it's about the mixing and matching. I think it's a big part of Filipino cuisine. We shouldn't shy away from it. But again, as long as it's bringing shine to the culture, we all win.
All right, that was a great chat.
Yes.
And I feel like I found a friend.
Yeah, you did. You're coming to Vancouver.
We are coming to Vancouver. Can't wait to see your hometown and our kababayans home away from home.
Yes.
In BC, in British Columbia.
Yes.
So,
I look forward to seeing you there. You guys, everyone.
Excited to see you there. Maraming salamat, Mark.
Salamat,
See you guys. See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.